Okay, good morning. We're going to make a real short video here explaining how do you track SMS. First of all, why is it important? If you do not track your SMS outreach, you don't know which messages perform the best, you don't know where the positive replies are coming from, you don't know if you're getting enough positive replies, you don't know if you're getting enough bookings, and you just don't know where the bottleneck is. The problem with that is you then spend money on SMS and don't get the result you want and think to yourself, what the hell went wrong? And you have no data to check. So let me show you. We'll jump into the Go High Level account. I'll show you my dashboard first and foremost. I don't think we've been using this account. Oh, maybe we have. No, I think this is just a test account. But you get the idea, right? Daily SMS metrics, volume, positive replies, book calls, my stage distribution so that I can get an idea of which of these outreach messages is performing the best. Obviously, you can see, yeah, this is just a test account. We haven't actually been using this. I can see my volume consistency. You can see the days when we haven't been sending. On top of that, here's the distribution in the funnel. You can see message 1 is massively outproducing message 3, so we'll just switch off message 3. It's all visual data, which is very easy. The booking volume consistency would also show up here. So how do you do this? You set up 2 pipelines, right? One is your main pipeline, and I have blasted, positive reply, booked, and lost. Now with positive reply, look, I actually put the replied message in the title so I can see. Sure, blah, blah, blah. Yes, let's move forward. And then I just call them. Then we also have the message tracking. This is where it populates positive replies or bookings in some cases so that I can see the distribution, see where most of my positive replies come from. So actually in this one, message 2 and 3 are producing the best overall. But over the last week or so, I think it was message 1. But anyway, yeah, so that just kind of shows you. Now, how do we set up the automations? I have loads and loads of automations, and this is me kind of leaking a lot of them to you. Obviously, that's insane value, but I'm going to walk through them all step by step right now. The only real one that I'm going to show you, let me put my face on camera because I don't really want to leak all of it. Let me pull up my launch one, which is SMS. That's how I actually send the outreach. Hold tight, let's find it. Tracking, remove tag. Right, okay. I'm going to go to the very bottom of this and show you my screen. So at the very end of my workflow, here's my automatic tracking system. Now what's happening here is once the positive replies come in, if the tag includes message 1, message 2, message 3, it basically goes into the opportunity according to which it came from, right? Whichever message it came from, as you're seeing there and as you're seeing there. So that allows me to actually track it. Very easy, right? Now, how do I track my bookings? Because this is another really important one. It's something called the booking disposition. Now, when you finish a phone call, a disposition will pop on the screen where you can click requested appointment. So the setter clicks that. It moves to the book stage automatically. It notifies me for a call review so that I can listen to the call, make sure that everything's good, it goes to me. And then I remove them from the workflow. What that does is everything that comes into the dashboard, basically, let's look at volume, right? So I'm going to go to edit this so I can actually show you how this works. So let's click edit. You can see I've gone for volume, count of all conversions, and created on the dashboard range. And then comparison is always the last 31. For positive replies, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You have to use the count type. Positive replies today, I've renamed it to. Count of opportunity, created on. And then here's where you have to go to conditions, right? You have to set it up so that it's in your main pipeline and the stage is only positive reply. So it counts all of the things in that stage. So that's how you set that up. Then the next one here is booked calls. It's actually the same. If you go to conditions, you can see I've marked it as 1 because anything that ends up in the booked condition automatically marks as 1. Now, hold tight, boys. I'm having a little coffee break here. Lovely. So yeah, that's how I set up that one. In terms of setting volume consistency, count all conversations created on. I think in terms of, there's nothing in conditions. So that's how that works. Stage distribution is actually just a default one. So is the funnel. That's just a default overview. Boom, guys, you now have a full SMS tracking system. Like in under 5 minutes, I've now shown you how to set up a full SMS tracking system. I'll show you one last thing, which you may or may not like. I love them because they save me so much time. It's my follow-up one. Follow-up disposition on, follow-up disposition off. How does that work? Once someone clicks the follow-up button, we wait 5 seconds, and then we put in this field, the automation field, follow-up disposition, so that at a moment's notice I can check the automations and see which one's firing. We send a follow-up SMS, just gave you a call, let me know when you have 5, thanks, very casual. Wait 30 minutes, and then you see this is a notification. SMS 30-minute follow-up call. It means the setter now it's basically telling the setter, hey, call this guy back now. It's been 30 minutes, you got to give him a call. And the same 2 hours later if it's still in this automation. Now, how do we remove it from that automation? Follow-up disposition off works by once a phone call is made and the automation, like we saw in the other one, is follow-up disposition and it's completed, the call's completed, it removes it from workflow, updates the automation to empty, and then the internal notification is sent to me for a call review. These call reviews are very important, guys. If you are hiring setters, I really recommend that you do that. Otherwise, you're going to end up with, like, let's put it this way, loads of people calling and you don't even know if they're very good at what they do because you can't check them. And we're always very busy managing these automations and doing a shitload of other things within the business. You need to have automations to cover you back, and I learned this last month. So missed call, this is a very, very big one with the type of outreach message I send at the moment. When people call in, they usually do call. I send a missed call SMS lead to everyone, all the setters, and they see it. And then you can see here, why do I have multiple paths? They each say something different. I have 1 sec, we'll call right back, we'll call right back. Sorry, we'll call you back ASAP, we'll call back in 1 minute, thanks. Why do you think I do that? Well, imagine someone called me twice. What if they called me again? If I sent the same exact SMS twice, it looks botty and automatic, doesn't it? And we don't want that, because then that lead is burned. It's a bad lead at that point. They will never answer the phone. So it's a clever automation that makes it look human, basically. And then you can see missed call, 30-minute warning, notification basically for, like, if we miss it and we don't call them within 30 minutes, or 2 hours later if that lead's missed. So here's the thing, guys. If you're sending out SMS, you got to make the most of all of it. Otherwise, you will literally just end up burning cash. And to be honest, that's just not a nice thing to do with SMS, because it's meant to be very cost effective. Looking here, this is how we basically get it off, is call details, incoming and completed. It then triggers, it says, if it has the tag missed call, remove it from the workflow and send an internal notification for a call review. And if there's any other conditions met, again, it also just sends a call review. So basically what that means is any phone calls that are completed within the CRM, I also get notified of. So it's a really good automation for everything. You'll also notice I have a message A, no follow-up, message A with follow-up, and then launch to message A, no follow-up. It's because for each automation, I send around 250 SMS per one. So this is one sub account I would send 500 SMS per day from. So that would be one setter in this account. And then we launch, so the launch one with follow-up is basically 2 hours later, we'll send a follow-up text. I don't use that personally. I do just send out one SMS straight to them, and then we have the automations to kind of catch up with the ones that are serious and actually interested. So that's it. I hope that was valuable. Well, I know that was valuable. And if you have questions about this, simply reach out to me on Instagram. I will pull up my Instagram right now so that you guys who are interested in connecting can talk to me. I get loads of people ask me questions. I literally just help them. Like, it takes me 2 minutes to actually help. So I had a guy the other day send me his ads problem for a client. He's like, dude, this is my CPL, this is my metrics. And boys, just send me your metrics. Like, don't give me some waffly bullshit. Just say, Jack, my CPL, my ads, this is it, this is it, this is it. I can look at it and I can fix it. Send it to me. It takes 2 minutes. I'll help you. I'll fix your problem. If you've got a bad SMS show rate, tell me. I'll send you a voice note and I'll fix it. You got a mindset problem, send it to me. I'll help you, like, for free. Just send me the information. I'll give you some answers and help you, because it takes me 30 seconds and I'll bang them all out. So reach out to me here, boys, if you have questions. Pleasure meeting you all, and I'll see you soon.